Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Fitriana Royani with NPM 22411133 from class management 22C. Today I will presentation about NPWP, registration for NPWP, definition of taxpayer subject and taxpayer object. What is NPWP? Taxpayer Identification Number is a critical component of Indonesia tax administration system. It serves as a unique identifier for taxpayer, both individuals and entities, facilitating their compliance with tax obligations. According to Mardiasmo 2216, the NPWP is defined as number assigned to taxpayers to serve as a means of identification in the administration of tax action. It acts as a personal identification number for taxpayers, ensuring that they can fulfill their rights and obligations related to tax effectively. The functions of NPWP. The first is the NPWP has several key functions, including 1. Identification. It serves as a personal identification number for taxpayers. And second, tax administration. It aids in the orderly payment of tax and supervision of tax administration. The third is documentation. The NPWP must be included in all tax-related documents, ensuring proper tracking and accountability. And the first one is legal compliance. Having an NPWP helps taxpayers avoid legal penalties associated with non-compliance with tax laws. Next, registration for NPWP. The first is preparation of required document. For individuals is kartu tanda penduduk or ID card. For students without a KTP, the NPWP of parents or guardians can be used. And for business is company registration documents, including the deed of establishment and other legal documents relevant to the business. And the second is application submission. Online registration is access the official DJP website for online registration. Next is fill out the NPWP application form accurately with personal or business details. And the third is upload necessary documents such as KTP and any additional required document. And next, offline registration is visit the nearest tax office or KPP with all prepared documents. And the last one is complete the NPWP application form provided at the office and submit it along with your documents. The third is verification process, and the last one is receiving NPWP. Next, definition of taxpayer subject. According to Law Number 6 of 1933 concerning general provisions and tax producer, a taxpayer is identified as any individual or entity that has tax right and obligation under statutory provisions. Specifically, a taxpayer subject is defined as an individual or entity that meets the criteria for both. Tax subject: the individual or entity that is liable to pay tax. Able object: the income or assets that are subject to tax action. This dual requirement emphasizes that simply having a taxpayer identification number or NPWP does not automatically classify someone as a taxpayer. They must also have taxable income or assets. And the last one, taxpayer object. A taxpayer object encompasses all forms of income or economic benefits that can be taxed according to Indonesian tax regulation. This includes, but is not limited two. The first one is employment income, like salaries, wage, bonus, and any allowance provided to employees are considered taxable income. The second is business income, like profits generated from business activities or independent professions are also classified as taxpayer objects. And the last one is investment income, like this includes dividends, interest from deposits, and capital gains from the sale of assets. That's all about my presentation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.